I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
See. Check. Oh crap. What did I do?
I knew him as Solus.
Oh,
Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself.
Do I want to be an elf, Kunari, human, dwarf? And I haven't played the Dragon Age series in so long. Let's see. Big target, small target. I played a human the last time, so let me try Kunari. Let's see. No. Look. See what's a good look. Yeah, I can try him. Okay. Yeah. What the frick? We got pronouns? No pronouns. The game is too woke. What about class? Warrior class? While others use a two-handed weapon to send enemies. Rogue class. Dual sword. This appearance looks a little weird. Tattoos and everything. I don't need the tattoos, man. I need something plain. Okay. That just looks like a lot of work. Oh, man. Cancel. Yeah. Try it from the beginning. Right. Broken horn. Oh, why you gotta do them like that for? Her, she's got a broken horn? I guess those are the only types. Bringing me back to him. Where's the broken horn dude? Okay. Or a little bit more. Looking like a poly. Let's go. What's with the snakes? Head shape. Okay. What? I just want the horn back. Maybe a longer horn? What's it doing? No. I don't want tattoos. None. There. Okay. Scars. What's this? No. Head whip. Anything with the horn? Larynx. Scalp. Oh. What are we talking about here? Body proportion, skin tone, eye, nose shape, mouth shape, hair shape, hairstyle, color. Oh, okay. Cool. I'll do that. Scalp. Where's the part with the horn? There we go. What freaking? Holy God. No, I want like Hellboy. You got a Hellboy horns? No. What kind of horns you got on this baby? Two broken ones. What the hell? What's this one? I want something where it looks like a. I don't know. Nah, nope. see them right. What's this one? Okay, number 40. Almost looks like someone I want. Lord. 32 might look like something that I'd want. 32. $34. Decorations on it. 36. 40. 39. Okay, we'll try to go with that one. Okay. Different types of material, huh? There were 3. Alright. Okay, I can dig that. Why would I want makeup? Maybe scarred. Battle proven. And nah. No scars. Alright. Accept changes. Okay. Of course I want to be a mage. Drain life from cast spells that writhe with it. Death color. Oh, that looks cool. Lightning. Death call. Evoker. Call the void, freeze enemies in their tracks, summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. Spellblade. Of course I'm gonna want to be a Spellblade. Yeah, let's go with that class. Faction. Warden. Rook is a veil jumper. I remember the Grey Warden. You gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Okay, defense and health are slightly increased. The dark spot again. Okay. Here, rail jumper. Oh, Alathian's reality warping magic. Deal increased damage versus Fade Touched. There's critical weak point damage. Okay, Attuned Strikes. Rook is a shadow dragon. The underground corrupt rules coming from all. They are determined to bring justice to the people. Gain reputation with the shadow dragons more quickly. Mandatory. Your class specific resourceful. Okay. Interesting. Lord of Fortune. What the hell? Bro. I didn't take away. Oh, come on. Where's the tattoos? I don't want no body tattoos either. I want them just clean. Clean, clean, clean. Okay. Cool. All good. Oh. Okay, cool. Alright, now the class. Ages. One faction. An informal collection filters the rowdy lords, daring exploits and narrow escapes. Dealing mercenaries performed with slightly less effort. But where's his clothes? The hell? What's the other one? The Morn Watch. Dealing increased damage versus undead and demons. Affliction. Okay. I might pick those guys. Teven Crow. Swiftback. Holds an extra potion. What the hell? I should pick this guy. This is underground resistant. Ooh, it's always hard to pick. It's either between this one and this one. Why does the crows look so crappy? Looks like he deals death at Acropolis. Okay. Aspirational armor, what does that mean? I think this will work. In honor of solo leveling, let's do this. Okay, okay. Surname Inglevar. When restless spirits threatened the inhabitants of the Grand Acropolis, Rook took decisive action to protect both the living. Why undead is Rook was raised by watched. During a civil war between undead nobility, known later as the War of the Banners, he led a daring attack. It was a success. Some more watch. Okay. A balance. Alright. Push to the limit. And equipment choices. Yeah. The default. Let's go with Grand. Don't ask me why, just making it up. Oh, there we go.
Time to get to work.
Oh, okay. Oh.
What's he been saying now?
Well, we're not in trouble.
Well, we're not in trouble.
Well, we're not in trouble.
Well, we're not in trouble. Well, we're not in trouble.
What's the other one?
Well, we're not in trouble. Well, we're not in trouble.
Well, we're not in trouble. Well, we're not in trouble.
Well, we're not in trouble.
Well, we're not in trouble. Well, let's move. Well, we made it. I am happy we're here. All of us.
I'm happy with... Hi, we'll be working together. We can lend a hand. He's always got some story.
Alright. It's good. Kunari Mage, the Morn Watch, Grens, and Gelvar. In Gelvar. In Gelvar? In Gelvar. Oh, hell no. If I can't pronounce my freaking. Oh, never mind. They're not gonna let me do the last name. Alright.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Manrathus, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Veilguard?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
That's me. Okay.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know is the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Veilguard is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Veilguard.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
Oh man, it's been a while since I played
That offer's good for all of you too.
RPG.
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
A story type RPG.
Your friend Veilguard is at Dumad Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Oh, I like these options.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
I kind of dig the voice acting for the first round.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Veilguard and stop Solus.
Alright. What's going on here?
Andraste bless you.
Oh, I remember Andraste. It's been a while. It's been a while.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the Veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Oh, good, I chose this guy. Okay, where are we going, dude? Alright. Follow the mini-map.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
These faces are all familiar. Wow, the Dragon
Don't have
Age
time to
series.
get arrested,
Coming back
especially
to it
if
after
we...
how many years? It's been more than 5 years. For me.
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
Sprinting. Let's run. Oh,
Solus
crap.
demons on purpose?
My guess is the Veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
When the veil comes down completely?
Oh,
Then the
crap.
whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
I'm coming. Jumping. Area.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Badass.
Harding,
With
you
Freckles.
all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Oh, it's my chance. Never better.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
I get weapons?
Where's Veilguard? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the
that.
bar owner to keep her quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
What am I doing? Undead.
Demon.
With square. Then hit that. Fires multiple shots. Okay.
Here they come.
One. Oh, shoot. One. Oh, what was that? Oh.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and
Drink
find
a
Nev.
potion.
You two all right? Patch yourselves up
Okay.
if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he...
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move!
They're the ones who make trouble at the bar!
Venatory cultists!
Reinforcements should be here soon!
I hate
Oh,
these
I blocked it. Ooh. Haha. I can block.
Looks like the Venatori barricade on the way.
I see how it works. Gotcha. How are my people back here doing? Where are you guys at? Destroy nearby crystals to bring it down.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
We've had run-ins with them in the Mornwatch. They're always hunting for dangerous matters.
Yep, that's them.
The Venezuela. Do I need help? Yeah, I need help. Where am I going? Down here?
Come on.
Down
Guess
here.
we're sliding down.
No, we're not sliding down. I came down the other way and I opened it. Oh, they're all gold. Okay. Oh. Where are we going? Where are we going?
They're allies of Nev Gallus! Kill them all!
Hell yeah. R1 to select your new arcane shot ability. It requires 100 mana to use over time. Okay. Okay, where? That one?
Fight the Venatorio in these streets!
Blocked it. Block their work.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Okay, where we going? What? Over here. Oh, she's jumping up and shooting.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Okay, where's the barrier? Where's the barrier? What the?
Alright,
Okay.
hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
We came prepared for a rescue. Looks like you were way ahead of us.
A rescue? You're sweet.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic. Similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Down the line.
I'm getting too old for this.
That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout?
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
More demons. Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Venharel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Juckles.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
That's some magic. Definitely not from Tevinter. Any guesses what it is?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
This large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Rook, take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
This is it!
Bring down that scaffolding!
Why? Why tear down the Veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Let's go! This way! This way!
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
All right, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped. And the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic?
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve.
This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
Do you want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. I remember your disagreement with senior Watchers about how to handle that undead rebellion. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for Elfroot.
No, it's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me... I need to sleep. See you later, kid.